Ecclesiastes 7:8, King Solomon said, "It is better to finish something than to start it." Lots of things in life can be easy to finish. It's easy to finish watching your favorite movie, reading a book you're really into, or finishing a candy bar. Anybody else? But other things in life are harder to finish. It's hard to finish homework you don't like, a 5K you didn't train for, especially if you're trying to run it in jeans and flip-flops. I did that once. It was hard to finish. So what do we do in life when things are hard to finish? When God has called us to do something, but we are tempted to give up or to quit. One biblical character who finished really well and whose story can inspire us was Esther. Esther's story can be found in the book of Esther. I know, it's crazy, just blew your minds. But if you guys could flip there, I have some really cool, really fast, and really fun facts to share with you. The first fact is that Esther is near the middle of the Bible. It's inside the Old Testament. It was written between the years 460 and 331 BC. It is one of the shortest books in the Bible with only 10 chapters. The author is currently unknown, and it's one of my personal favorite books because my name is in it. My name is Adalia, and I was a guy. I was not a guy. I did not mean that. I meant my name was a guy's name in the story. I'm a girl. You have stepped on a Lego. Okay. So the first thing that Esther did was listen. In Esther 2:10, Mordecai told Esther that she needed to protect her identity as a Jew. So Esther did not tell anyone about her family or who her people were because Mordecai had told her not to. This was really important for Esther not to share her identity because God was speaking through Mordecai. The story actually goes on to say that if Esther had not have listened, then somebody else would have taken her place and she would have died because she was called for such a time as this. If we are going to finish tasks we need to listen to. We need to listen to God, the Bible, and people who God has placed over us to offer guidance and encouragement. The second thing that Esther did was persevere. Perseverance is described as the continued effort to do or achieve something in despite of difficulties, failures, or opposition.